What's up, Internet? It's your boy Hot Noodle, creative director at xCephasx Studios, where we make animations for brands. So if you need anything, holla at your boy. Today's video is Jaden Smith finally opens up about getting bopped by Diddy, by Anna. Oops, so let's just jump into it. Yeah, dude. Yes. How you guys start off with some bocce shit right off the start? Huh? Straight bocce, dude.
Jaden.
Excuse me, smile.
Excuse me, some chills, man. It's
Gather
weird.
around, loves, because the way things are going, let's just say Hollywood needs to be rated. Today, the spotlight shines bright on none other than Jaden Smith as he joins the long list of Hollywood stars who are done covering for Diddy. However, you might want to brace yourself because your heart will have fallen into your stomach by the time we are done. Probably the saddest part of Jaden's story is the fact that his own father, Will Smith, allegedly presented him to Diddy. To say this situation is messed up is an understatement, but here we are, so without wasting time, let's talk about this.
He try and like kiss you and stuff. I saw you guys on Ellen and you were like a
That
lot.
happens all the time.
So even on set he wasn't even trying to
No,
like,
not on the set he wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set he'll try to kiss me or anywhere else.
First of all, y'all, can I just put out there that once I am done covering these Diddy stories, I am gonna need several hours.
Yes, me and you both, Anna. First of all, this entire thing of Hollywood, man, it's like this weird, vicious circle. We don't know what really goes on back there, but we're kind of getting the information now. The information is kind of like leaking all over the place. Pause. So this is like very, like you could put any artist's name now and say, oh, this is what happened or this is the situation. And you know what? I would honestly believe it. I'd be like, yeah, that's exactly what's going on because the shit is messed up, dog. So let's see how far the cycle really goes.
You might as well, because just when you thought you had heard the worst, another earth-shattering bombshell is dropped. And once you hear the details, you're like, there is no way we're living on the same earth as these people. It just keeps getting worse, and yet the trial hasn't even started. As I have already mentioned, Jaden Smith has decided that when the ship goes down, everyone is going down with it. So in an unfortunate twist, this isn't just about Diddy, but he is dragging his father by his beard as well. Believe it or not, Will allegedly groomed Jaden long before Diddy even got into the picture, and this right here is the messiest family drama of the year 2024. Word out there is that Jaden Smith has boldly said on record that he was exploited by both Diddy and his own father, Will. And honestly, it is no wonder he has had to endure so many challenges throughout his career. These accusations were so bizarre that at first people thought Jaden Smith had joined his parents in clout chasing, but you know things are thick when Jagger Wright comes out with receipts. She stood firmly behind Jaden's every word.
Don't front. We've been down at Will Smith.
No, wait.
He can kiss my.
Wait.
So here's the thing. For you to understand how bad this situation is, we'll have to start from the beginning. So even before bringing...
Where else would we start, Anna? Anna, where else would we start? I think the beginning would be the best place to start because I'm kind of confused. Who is this Jagger Smith lady and what? Like, what? How does she have any information?
Culprit, Diddy, let's just talk about how Will introduced his son to the dark world. Remember, Jaden, just like his other siblings, are privileged Nepo babies whose lives have been anything but ordinary. I mean, while his age mates were playing with building blocks, Jaden was already making major movies like featuring as a lead character in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness alongside his father. What many did not know is that that would probably be the last time Jaden would truly be happy because things were about to take a much darker turn. The only thing Jada and Will did right was to remind their kids of the price they had to pay for being born privileged. But that was just about it. They made us aware of it before we even found out from other people that there was this expectation of us. They said, hey, people out there in the outside world, they're gonna say this, and they're gonna say you have to live up to our expectations of what we've done and what we've accomplished in our lives. And you have to live with that. So we kind of knew that when we were young. You'd think that after having firsthand experience in the shady side of Hollywood, Jada and Will would protect their kids and keep them out of harm's way. But Jaden's career ended up being just as scandalous as those of his parents, if not worse. They literally handed down some of their own Hollywood lessons to their son. Let's just start with the fact that years after videos of Will kissing Jaden flooded the internet, Jaden started behaving in a very suggestive manner, but somehow managed to do it on the DL until he started dropping hints, first with his dress code and then this.
I just want to say Tyler, the Creator, is the best friend in the world and I love him so fucking much.
This is when there was that whole thing of Jaden and what's his name? Jaden and Tyler were dating. Apparently. Why don't niggas do something? There's so much gay shit going on, man. Fucking shit, dude. What the fuck? Yo. Yo. The Bonte shit gotta stop. The Bonte shit gotta stop. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop. Like, nah. This Bonte shit gotta stop.
And I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you, Tyler doesn't want to say, but Tyler's my motherfucking boyfriend. And he's been my motherfucking boyfriend my whole life. Tyler, the creator, is my fucking boyfriend. It's true. Also, the fire marshal said they're going to shut us down. So if you could just step back a little bit, just a little bit, just so they don't shut us down or whatever. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of you. Tyler, the creator, is my fucking boyfriend. Okay, if you take anything away from it.
Okay, well, what the fuck? I thought he was also dating Bieber as well. It doesn't. To be honest, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. It's all gay. It doesn't matter.
That's what you need to take away.
It doesn't matter.
This was back in 2018 at the Camp Flog Gnaw Festival, when Jaden had everyone's jaw on the floor when he took to the stage and called Tyler, the creator, his boyfriend in front of the entire crowd. Also, is it just me, or was Tyler kinda uneasy because he just waved his finger at the audience as if to say it wasn't true? Not only that, Jaden and Justin Bieber once caused shockwaves through the internet after numerous videos of them being a little too comfortable with each other emerged. That's what is this weird music, dude? Like, this is the music that turns you batu, bro. This video of them at Coachella was very telling, to be honest. You can see that Jaden approached Justin from behind and grinded on him, and then Justin went on.
That's just some shit that that Aiden does all the time too. I mean, it's definitely some Zoomer shit. It's definitely weird, but like this is the new generation. They're kind of zesty and saucy in a way that is slightly unacceptable, but it is what it is. But it's not something that we can be like, oh, it's bad.
A wet one on Jaden's cheek, which wasn't what people were expecting. And no, it wasn't staged. They weren't even aware that someone was recording. Fans found their body language as being super sus. Will, come get your son, man. He is acting a fool out here. This doesn't look straight guy vibes. They kissed, greeted like a couple. Jaden and Justin's story has lingered on for so long that none of them have ever bothered to talk about it. Whenever the questions come up.
Do you want to clarify about you and Jaden at Coachella? Ask.
Yeah. It didn't seem like he wanted to stick around for that conversation. All this is to say that we might never get a clear picture of what used to happen in Jaden's bedroom. But one thing is for sure, he has some serious baggage, and Will and Jada Smith played a major role in his sexual orientation.
I sense that there's a there's a distance in terms of affection shown between the general and the son. Absolutely. Is it like that at home or no?
Nah, really.
We're very affectionate.
He tried to kiss me in the
Have you ever kissed your son on Thai television before?
You're not looking to kiss my son.
Can you kiss your son on Thai television?
Jaden, come on.
Are you okay?
God, this is ridiculous.
Growing up with parents in a messy marriage is already too rough, but Will and Jada are going to take things to a whole new level. In 2022, Jaden sat down with Big Boy TV and opened up about what it's really like to be the child of two Hollywood stars. And here's what he had to say. I didn't understand, and I am still understanding more and more every day, that they're just a staple in the world, and they make people feel a type of way that nobody has ever made anyone feel. The bottom line is, Will was not doing his job as a father, cause when he wasn't planning a French kiss on Jaden on live television, he was out partying with Diddy. It was probably during one of these meetups that Will decided it was now time to hand over his little boy to the devil himself. And this brings us to Jaden's career life as a kid, already coming from a crumbling household. Jaden's career troubles started back in 2013 when, against his better judgment, the Smiths, the parents of course, decided to release a post-apocalyptic movie, After Earth.
Okay, first of all, that movie was absolute trash. Second of all, okay, so we're understanding how this is all kind of like tying in together. We can clearly see that to get Jaden that sort of superstardom, to take him to that level, because at this point he's just like the kid of Will Smith in these movies and stuff, but he's not really, he doesn't have that position in Hollywood yet, all right? So I guess the person in charge of giving the blacks their position in Hollywood is Diddy. You have to kind of go through Diddy to get anywhere. Oh my God. So Will Smith decides, yeah, it's time to groom my child and let Diddy bop my child, so then my child can have the star power that I also have. Because, mind you, guess who also got bopped by none other than possibly Diddy and also other Hollywood executives, none other than Will Smith himself. Remember 6 Degrees of Separation? Yeah, Guess what Will Smith was playing in that movie? A bocce. You don't just play a bocce in movies, okay? You don't just play a bocce. I'm sorry. You don't just play a bocce. No, you don't play that. Okay? You get what I'm trying to say.
Jada came in as a co-producer while Will and Jaden starred. Even though Jaden had been in front of a camera before as early as 7, this was literally his first major acting gig as a star. And this is exactly where things started to go wrong, because the movie only made a disappointing $60 million in the US, which is a scorching hot loss for a film whose budget was $130 million. It only scored a pitiful 11% on ratings. You can already tell who took the hit. Yep, Jaden, because he was the star, and people felt that he only landed the role because he was a Smith, not out of merit. Will talked about this low moment for his son in his memoir, saying, "After Earth was an abysmal box office and critical feature. And what was worse was that Jaden took the hit. Fans and press were absolutely vicious. They said and printed things about Jaden that I refused to repeat. Jaden had faithfully done everything that I instructed him to do, and I had coached him into the worst public mauling he'd ever experienced." Jaden was not prepared for the amount of trolling he received and took things a bit too personally. You wouldn't blame him though, we're talking about a 15-year-old. Guys, things got so bad that Jaden even wanted to be legally separated from his family because he somehow felt that his father had let him down. He later snapped out of it, but yeah, that was a dark season for Jaden. Here is how Will recounted the incident in his memoir. "At 15 years old, when Jaden asked about being an emancipated minor, my heart shattered. He ultimately decided against it, but it sucks to feel like you've hurt your kids." Needless to say, things were never the same.
That movie was ass, dude. That movie was ass.
In the Smiths household, because this experience, coupled with his parents' rocky marriage and his father's inappropriateness, Jaden took matters into his own hands and demanded that he would be making his own decisions. Will might have been both scared and threatened at the same time, because losing his son would have meant losing his boy toy.
Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Just keep a smile. Thank you, Nancy.
And that was when, in his very questionable thinking, Will decided to bring Diddy on board. You see, Jaden always wanted to try his luck as a rapper, even more than acting, actually. And who else was best suited to launch his career from Will's circle of friends? Sean Diddy Combs, of course. Diddy might have been a lot of things, but the fact is that he was a hip-hop powerhouse.
That's what I was telling you guys, bro. But this is what I was saying, because at that time, when you look at that movie that came out, that movie was a flop. But then Jaden was trying to become a rapper, and he had there is no sort of credibility for rap. And at that time, he had put out a couple, his first foray into rap was that song right there that we just saw the video for, just briefly, where it had come up, but it was on like Hot New Hip Hop and like Dat Piff and Not Right and different type of sites that were kind of promoting this, but he had no street credibility, let's put it that way. He had no street credibility, so for the masses to kind of take him seriously, after coming off of that flopping film, it's like it's a heavy uphill battle, man. A heavy uphill battle. So of course you're gonna have to go to Mr. Diddy, who's gonna bop you for you to get some kind of street credibility, I guess.
Who had mastered this line of work. And so Will somehow overlooked Diddy's behavior and let his friend mentor his son. Guys, this is how Jaden found himself in the trenches, with his innocence allegedly taken away by both his father and friend.
You know, I love him, Ellen. I love him. I do.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man, if my dad ever tried to do some shit like this, bro, I'd fucking uppercut the nigga, dude. There's no fucking question about it, dude. Don't fucking try to do some gay shit like that, dog. Seriously.
You know, it's I think, you know, when you have kids and you love them and you're proud of them, you just want to kiss them in their mouth sometimes.
No, seriously, if this is how he's acting in front of the cameras, only God and the walls of their house know what is going on behind closed doors. Will might have thought it was funny, but Jaden sure did not. Look at the way he avoids him during their interview on the Ellen DeGeneres show. On that note, you'd probably be wondering why no one called him to order. Of course Ellen DeGeneres couldn't. I mean, doesn't she have her own fair share of secrets in the closet? But people were not okay with this and made it known. But you know how these celebrities are, they always think they're too woke and the rest of us are jealous. So when you call them out, they interpret it as jealousy. You don't have to kiss your son on the mouth to show him how much you love him. SMH. Doing this in public still doesn't make it not creepy. It's creepy. Dads don't kiss their teenage son on the mouth. There is something more sinister going on here. Imagine if Will did this to his daughter. The double standard. Will went on and on defending this disturbing behavior towards Jaden, passing it off as, I love my son. But would he have done the same thing to Willow Smith? If it's not okay to do to his daughter, whom he loves, then why is it acceptable for Jaden? Make it make sense. But here's where things get interesting. Will was super fast to slap someone over who tried to pull the same move on him. He literally felt offended, but Jaden was
What the fuck is this, dude?
super fast to slap someone over who tried to pull the same move on him.
Is it just me, or does this nigga leave the house wearing makeup? Nah. There's no way. There's no way, dude. There's no way. This nigga Will Smith has to leave the house wearing makeup on, man. I'm telling you. But this is what I've been telling y'all since the... I don't know if y'all know, but I have this theory. It's not even a theory, dude. It's real life. Cameras and video cameras, things of that nature, they take your energy away from you, dude. The more you're in front of these cameras, the more they sap away your energy. And look at this man. Look at this guy, dude. Look at this guy. You're not going to tell me different, dude. He's aged in a ridiculous way, dude. In a ridiculous way. That is not the look of a healthy human being, dude. This guy looks crusty. No crab.
Literally felt offended, but Jaden was apparently supposed to laugh it off.
Oh my God, the dream. There you go. There you go. Oh, man, what the hell is your problem, buddy? Come on, man, what the hell is your problem, buddy? All right.
Jaguar Wright also revealed that Jaden Smith was amongst the young boys Will might have taken advantage of, and honestly, the signs are there.
He told me that you knew Will was in your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
In that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden, he raped Bashir, and he raped Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
A lot of you were probably still figuring out how to walk straight, but Will was once in hot soup when actress Alexis Arquette made a lot of waves back in the day when she revealed that Will's first marriage failed because he was sleeping around with a mate of waves back in the day when she revealed that Will's...
What is this? What the fuck? What?
First marriage failed because he was sleeping around with a man. In a since deleted Facebook post, Alexis said, when Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked into him servicing his sugar daddy, Benny Medina, then I will...
What? When Jada comes out as gay and her husband admits her... Dude. You niggas are gay.
Listen to that.
Fuck.
And then there's the drama queen herself, Trisha Paytas, who also exposed Jada for trying to forcefully have his way with her male dancers.
Oh my God, what's the internet? They think it really does. Listen, how about worry about your daughter being naked in bed at 13 with her 20-year-old boyfriend on the internet? How about worry about that? How about worry about your cheating husband my male dancers, you know, when they didn't want to? How about talk about that?
But it gets worse, guys. It literally gets worse. The thing is, it would have been a much different case had it been that Will is just on the DL but interested in men. Shockingly, the truth is far more sinister, y'all. Word on the street is that Will is just as bad as Diddy, if not worse. Apparently, he too forces young men into doing things against their will for his own pleasure. Will and Diddy have always been sort of close. If y'all can remember the unfortunate incident when Will slapped Chris Rock, it was Diddy who cooled things off.
I did not know that this year was going to be the most exciting Oscars ever. Okay, Will and Chris, we're going to solve that like family at the gold party. Okay? But right now we're moving on with love. Everybody make some noise.
What the fuck? The God's name. What? Oh my God, bro. What is going on here, dude? These dudes, they're just so weird, dude. They're just so weird. It's like, why do you guys idolize celebrities? Why does the public idolize celebrities, man? This doesn't make any sense. Their behavior is absolutely benign.
Their connection goes way back. In fact, there's allegedly a time back in the day when Will and Jada wanted to have a three-way freak-off with J-Lo, who was Diddy's girlfriend then, and Diddy was beyond mad when he caught wind of that, and he was ready to fight.
So I go towards And he said to me, he said, yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, because I'm going to snuff them.
Years later, Diddy rubbished off those rumors, but we know better now than to trust Diddy. You'd think that this whole incident would have created some tension between Diddy and Will, but this was years ago and they somehow got past it. Maybe J-Lo breaking up with Diddy made it easy to let the story slide.
It's not happening.
You don't understand. Do you understand why he slapped Chris? Did you see in that moment from probably what he was dealing with?
What was he dealing with?
I don't know.
What the fuck was he dealing with?
Something made him slap his
No,
brother.
something didn't make him snap anything. He laughed at that bad joke that Chris said like everybody else. And then Jada looked at him and it was like a Manchurian candidate.
Not the Manchurian.
Upon looking back, maybe they realized that they were playing for the same side and were better off as friends. Of course, the only reason Smith would be friends with someone like Diddy is if they had something in common, something to talk about at the parties. Another male victim of Diddy and Will recently came out, and it is literally the same old script, y'all. Word is that Bryce Sherry Gray was forced into freak-offs by both Diddy and Will Smith, and he has currently sued the two for a whopping $50 million for the serious mistreatment at the hands of both men. He has said contributed to ongoing distress and trauma for him. Y'all remember Bryce Sherry Gray, right? The one who played the role of Hakeem Lyon on Empire? That role put him on the map, but unfortunately, he found himself entangled with the wrong crew. And actually, he only landed the role in Empire thanks to his much-connected talent manager, Charlie Mack. Charlie is also the one who introduced him to Will Smith, who ended up liking him and offered to mentor him. When he learned that he was more interested in being a rapper, he hooked him up with Diddy, and unbeknownst to Gray, his hopes and dreams were about to be crushed as no one prepared him for the price he had to pay to get to the top.
The price you gotta pay to get to the top, you gotta get bopped by Diddy. It's Diddy.
Allegedly, like with most artists, Diddy apparently forced Bryce Sherry into freak-offs, and Will participated as well. Sadly, he went along with it for a while before he realized that the pair were merely using him, and weren't exactly keen on helping him advance his career. But that's not all. When he walked out without looking back, he pissed off Diddy and Will real bad. If you notice, he has been super MIA from both acting and rapping ever since Empire. Well, he believes that he was blackballed by Diddy and Will, which further fueled his decision to sue the two. It is super twisted, y'all. Jaguar Wright actually exposed Jada and Will years ago for messing with young men's dreams.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming.
However, Jaguar isn't the only person who has ever accused Will of hiding in the closet at the expense of young boys he's been messing around with. Dwayne Martin made similar allegations as well. Back in 2023, brother Bilal, who apparently worked for Will years ago, dropped a bomb while he sat down for an interview on Unwind with Tasha K.
Okay. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too. So I have the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they're calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. I'm like, yo, kind of fuck down. Like I'm trying to find this. Like this is unlike him, right? So I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
This interview caused quite the storm, y'all. Of course, Will strongly denied everything, and his legal team said it was baseless, completely false, and fabricated. What's worse, Bilal's comments surfaced after Jada's viral interview where she revealed the reality of her marriage. It was around the time Jada confirmed that she and Will had been separated for the past 7 years and that they weren't even together during the Oscars slap. However, despite being separated, the pair didn't go for a divorce because they were in the process of figuring out their future. Honestly, Will and Jada deserve each other. All right, moving on. Now that y'all have a clear picture of what has been
I don't have a clear picture of anything, dog. You know what's crazy about this? It doesn't even matter what I say. It doesn't even, like, there's nothing I could say there's nothing I'm going to say that's going to add, like, anything. Just, like, what I have to say is literally, like, a drop of grain of salt in the water, dude. Because there's nothing I want to say that matters, dude. Everybody's gay. Everyone's sleeping with each other to get to the top, to get some sort of higher position, to get this fame and notoriety. This is the fame and notoriety machine. This is what it is. You do gay things and you get where you want to go. And then, like, no. There's nothing I can say that will do anything, dude. Like, it's just, it is what it is. People are just gay, man. Whatever. They're like, and that's why I stopped trying to be a rapper. I was like, oh, I want to be a rapper. Yeah, did you want to be a rapper? You want to get fucked in the ass, dog? No, I don't.
been going on at the Smiths, it doesn't come as a surprise that Jaden has real mental health challenges and has never been afraid to speak up. Like the one time he appeared in an episode of his mom's chat show, Red Table Talk, where Jada admitted to introducing her son to drugs for his mental issues. And here's what Jaden had to say about the experience.
When we said we wanted to bring him to the table, I was like, well, what do you want to talk about? He said, mushrooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
The magic kind, of course.
Yeah, right now is such an interesting time because these studies just about mushrooms in general are coming out. That's what really sparks my interest.
So Jaden, what led you to psychedelics?
It started as pure curiosity.
Yeah.
Not believing that mushrooms could actually like make you feel any type of way.
Because we have them for dinner.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I had an experience, and during that experience, I understood what ego was for the first time. It was always in my head talking, telling me what I was and what I wasn't. And
the sad reality is that Jaden has had his fair share of trauma, all stemming from his childhood, literally under his parents' watch. Heck, they even participated in a major way. Even the mere fact that his dad would host someone like Diddy, so many people are now convinced that poor Jaden was put through some really dark stuff. Diddy and Will have been super tight for decades, and Will knew how Diddy rolls and what he does to kids, but still let him into his home and into his son's life. And yet, you wonder why these celebrity kids end up wasting their lives away, or even end up sometimes unaliving themselves. What do you think of this situation, loves? Is Jaden really on the DL and it's his father's fault? Let's talk in the comment section below.
Well, there it is, guys. What the fuck is this? That's AI generated. Just after he works with the shut the fuck up. No, I need a cleanse, dude. I need a cleanse.